So the big question is this: how are marketers like us, who don't cut corners and rely on hype-filled, black hat, scammy marketing, who are always focused on providing value first and over-delivering for our customers with every single purchase they make, how do we market our products and services in a way that allows us to get our message out into the world, dominate the competition, and create a lifestyle of freedom and abundance without sacrificing sales and profit? That's the riddle, and on this show, you'll find the answer. Hey, my name's Misha Wilson, and welcome to Marketing with Misha.
What is going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here, coming at you on a Wednesday afternoon from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. Let me know what your name is and where you are coming in from. Let me double check that I am indeed live. And then we'll go ahead and go from there. The lighting isn't just perfect, but hey, what the hell? Today has been a day of crappy lighting. And that's what I want to talk about here today. And I want to talk specifically about the two P's. Let me move this over a little bit. I want to talk about the two P's and not the two P's I usually talk about. One of them is, but well, actually not even really. So I want to talk about two completely other P's. And good to see people on here with me. Let me know with a quick yes that you can see and hear me loud and clear. And with that said, we'll go ahead and get the show on the road. And today I want to have some real talk. I want to talk about some stuff that most people don't share with you when it comes to creating success. And I really kind of want to, talk about the actual journey, the actual bullshit that you have to deal with sometimes, the frustrations that comes up as an entrepreneur, the stuff that can kind of get in your way, the resistance that you can face, and talk about two critical elements that you need if you're going to create success long term. So as always, if you guys get value, don't forget to go ahead and comment, like, and share, and specifically share. And if I get enough shares, I'll be sure to do more Facebook Lives just like this one. So once again, today I want to talk about the two P's, the two other P's. And usually the two P's that I talk about are perfectionism and procrastination. And I talk about how I've dealt with perfectionism, how perfectionism has held me back, how procrastination has held me back, how those two things hold so many people back from creating success, and most importantly, how to overcome those two things. But today I want to talk about two totally different P's, and I want to talk about, two P's that, once you actually get into taking action, and once you're actually seeing some results, once you're building your business, these two P's are critical for long-term success. And look at that, on the fly, I got my little lighting set up. So the two P's that I want to talk about today are firstly patience. And I know, look, everyone talks about patience. You don't want to hear about patience. I don't want to hear about patience. It's one of the hardest things for me to practice. And, one of the hardest things that I kind of struggle with, impatience. And then secondly, I want to talk about persistence, all right? Because truly these two P's, the other ones you have to overcome, and these ones you have to master. So just to give you guys a little bit of insight into my day so far, I'm at my dad's house, as you guys can see. And, or if you guys don't, know this setup, this is where we did the first Maui Intensive workshop. For all of you guys that were at that first workshop, good memories. But with that said, my dad's off island. I'm kind of watching the dog, right? And I'm up here taking her on walks, doing my thing. And I decided to do a few videos. And I want to do a few videos for a new funnel that we're releasing and a new sales process that we're optimizing. And I go up to my house and I get the lights. And I come back down, I get ready to do the video, and I realize, crap, I forgot my shirt. I go back up to the house, I grab my shirt. I come back down, I go to start the video, and I can't get the lighting right to save my life. For those of you who have tried to do lighting with, the sun in the background or the foreground or above you, below you, the sun can be a mother effing nightmare when it comes to getting lighting right for videos. And hey, that kind of ended up biting me, in the butt. Couldn't get the lighting right to save my life. Finally, get the lighting right, shoot a couple videos, and realize that mother effer, I wasn't recording the video properly. And give me some likes, comments, hearts, shares. If you guys are getting nothing else than pure entertainment out of my lack of effectiveness and efficiency with executing today. So I realized, well, shit, I'm not recording correctly. Let's turn my little microphone on and start recording correctly. And the minute that I turn my microphone on and start recording correctly, guess what? A lawnmower outside, literally right outside the window where I'm trying to shoot a video, fires up, and I can't shoot the video because of the lawnmower. So now I have my audio, but I can't shoot the video because of the lawnmower. The lawnmower gets done, and almost immediately a buzzsaw comes on below me. Now, obviously, this is the right place to do videos, and I don't usually do them here. I do them up at my house, or I set something up that's a little bit more professional. But with that said, this is the kind of stuff that tends to happen. This is the kind of bullshit, frustrating, you just want to pull your hair out. You just want to turn your computer off. You just want to throw your computer across the room. I can neither confirm nor deny that I have indeed spiked my computer once or twice, spiked my phone, broken an iPhone, and just kind of been through, all of the stuff that all of you guys maybe feel. And I know that a lot of people, when it comes to building out their funnels, when it comes to writing copy, when it comes to writing emails, when it comes to setting up autoresponders, when it comes to even just crafting your customer avatar and figuring out your target market. And give me a quick yes in the comments box if you guys are getting value out of today's message. But I know when you guys are dealing, with your day-to-day business stuff, it can kind of feel like today felt for me. It can kind of feel like there's all this resistance. It can kind of feel like there's all this frustration that boils up because no matter what you do, no matter what you try, no matter how hard you work, and no matter which action steps you try to take, well, shit, there's always that something that you're not quite clear on. There's always that something that you're confused on. There's always that missing piece of the puzzle in trying to figure this whole thing out. Or there's some sort of technical issue. There's some sort of, system broken, funnel broken, email that won't send, email that's hitting the spam folder. I've heard of all of them. And the truth of the matter is that I've dealt with all of them, and I continue to deal with all of them. And that's what I want to talk about here today. I want to talk about persistence and, of course, patience. All right. So I am not naturally the most patient guy. I like to go fast. I like to hit the pedal on the metal, and I like to accelerate in my business. But what I've realized over the course of the last few years, and really since getting started, is that the only way you can create long-term success is through being patient. The only way that you can actually build a business foundation that is tried, true, proven, and can stand the test of market changes, can stand the test of innovation that comes and goes, can stand the test of employees coming and going, can stand the test of stuff breaking nonstop, sites going down, hosting going wrong, and so on and so forth. The only way you have any chance of building out the correct foundation is if you are extremely patient and if you can deal with not having instant gratification. Because really on the other flip side, the reason we're impatient is because we want instant gratification. And the definition of being an entrepreneur is someone who's okay with constantly delaying gratification, constantly pushing gratification out into the future, constantly taking action today that we get paid on in the future, paid for in the future. And that's what I want to talk about, the difference between an employee and an entrepreneur. Look, an employee goes to a job, they work 8 hours, a day. Let's say they make $20 an hour, they make $160 that day. All right. Now they may get paid 2 weeks later, but they earn the money that day. They went ahead and, traded time for money and got a paycheck. An entrepreneur is very different. An entrepreneur has to work for free for, weeks, months, sometimes years, working on their passion, working not on their passion, but their business, and they have to be passionate about their business. Do not confuse just working on your passion with actually building a business. Go back and see that episode of Marketing with Misha if you missed it. But an entrepreneur has to be passionate about their business, and they have to be willing to sit their ass down and grind it out hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, sometimes year after year for a future payout. So that, a year from now, the stuff you're doing today ends up clicking, ends up coming together, and all the pieces end up firing together, and your business takes off. Your business accelerates, your business grows, you start to see the hockey puck-like growth. But if you're constantly looking for instant gratification, if you're never willing to be patient, there is no way in hell that you can sit down and do work today that you're not going to get paid for 6 months, that you're not going to get paid for a year, that you're not going to get paid for 2 years sometimes, based on the fact that you're wired and you're wiring yourself and you're not willing to overcome the wiring of course, the desire for instant gratification. I'm not meaning to rhyme here, but with that said, I'll take it when it comes.